fairly soon. And
so let's take a look at the saturation on Kuba. He may
want
to put down
very,
a 4th.
very oversaturated. Yeah, you don't want that too much.
Yeah.
Although if he does put down the 4th, it sets him up perfectly to get it saturated right away.
Yeah.
But he's got to put it up. Look at that, 87 over 67.
So
really just.
We need to take a look at the Army. Here, so we have 158, 158, exactly tied. This should be really interesting.
I do like Socke's composition a little bit more though.
I do, yeah. We're gonna want more
that 158, 20 more drones than probes, so that really takes up a lot. So Socke does have a larger fighting army count. These corruptors will also do good because they get to. Now that he's got some Colossus going, the corruptors will be able to target down.
There's a nice gold expansion, but that's
taking
very
Socke's
close.
Gold, yeah, instead of his deciding,
I'm not sure.
Maybe trying to pull a fast one on him, hoping he doesn't notice.
Here comes an engage from Socke. I'm gonna think this might be the game decider right here, even though it won't be the final battle. Is Socke gonna engage? No, he doesn't want to get involved with the spine crawlers.
Yeah, Kuba wants to back up to get the spine crawlers involved, just because they're there. Why not, use them to help you defend?
Gonna go harass. So I really like this.
Yeah, going up and.
Wow, if he can take out this whole hatchery, he can really look at all these drones. He can take out so many drones right now. Wow,
Kuba
but
coming
here comes
in.
The response from Kuba. Lots of corruptors, lots of ultras, many zerglings. Don't want to get us around.
Socke wants to back out here. Although he puts his units,
lots off the ramp, really smart. Gets those guardian shields up. Guardian shields.
The ultralisks take so much damage.
They really do.
500 health, I believe. What do we got? 500 health,
yep.
Yeah, taking so much damage that it's really just such a burden when you see a bunch of ultimates. I get terrified every time I see a couple.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The only thing that I'm not afraid is when I have banshees that are invisible. That's the only time I'm not afraid to engage a fight against ultras. But even then, it's still so scary.
Socke's army really just went down a few.
A lot, really. Look at the difference now. 50 difference in army value between Socke and Kuba in Kuba's favor. Look at the saturation here. Kuba,
way too many drones in the middle. He needs to get the gold. The gold is up. Yeah. Let's say he's not saturating as well. He can saturate that much better.
He is sending one at a time. I think he's afraid of getting a bunch of drones killed on the way to the goal, which is definitely smart. But at the same time, he needs to get this saturation figured out. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is like a public swimming pool right here.
Dark Templar coming in, though.
Oh, wow.
And one swipe in that hatchery goes down.
I'm not sure. Does he have an overseer? Does Kuba have an overseer anywhere on the map?
Let's check it out. I don't believe he does.
He does not have an overseer. So, wow, this Dark Templar could do... If he could take out all those spine crawlers...
One swipe to kill a drone here for a Dark Templar.
So he's going to want to...
He's sending all his units to his gold.
There's
the Dark Templar.
Really good. So look
at the one swipe on the drones from the Dark Templar. Really doing a lot of damage. But he's morphing in 2 overseers, so this harassment won't last too long. Though he will get a bunch of kills with this Dark Templar.
Yeah, wow, he really will. He just moved him here. And really smart from Socke because... I thought he might want to take out all those drones on the way to the gold, but, then Kuba took his whole army with them to protect them. So a nice response. Void Ray harass. I love to see Void Ray harass. So great. He needs to watch out for those corruptors, though, because corruptors will destroy these Void Rays, especially if they're not supercharged.
So let's see where he decides to go with these Void Rays. He knows the gold is up. We'll see if he chooses that, and it looks like he's headed in that direction, possibly.
Okay, so we may have an engage here. This game's really getting a lot of macro, not too much fighting.
Yeah, when you see 8 ultimates coming up, you know a lot of macros going down.
Let's take a look at the units, or actually the army.
Yeah, 180.
Wow, so that was a great recovery from Socke. He was down 50 not too long ago, came right back. I like this composition here. Let's see, what else does he have? Okay, so that may be just about all he has, plus the Void Rays. Wow, this is so scary.
Got a lot.
I am crying right now if I'm Socke.
If he can lay down those force fields, though, there's not much.
And that's the problem with Ultralisks. They have to be in contact, otherwise they literally can't touch you.
And he's backing up, he's running, trying to get to the photon cannons. The photon cannons are involved. Void Rays. Here come the Void Rays.
Fighting the Corruptors, so they're going to be down really
But the Corruptors are being left alone right now, just without any army help. So the Corruptors are going to go down.
Actually backed away. I'm not sure why.
Oh, he went to attack the expansion, which is very
taking down the Dark Shrine, so he doesn't have to worry about.
Yeah, doesn't want to get involved with that anymore. And this Nexus will most likely fall as well. Let's see, he's going for a building tech over the Nexus.
Okay, so nice.
The Nexus is not going to fall. Oh, the Nexus does fall.
He lost a lot of ultras. Look at the probes going in.
Yeah.
You gotta love it when you see guys take workers off
and
the middle
these
line.
ultras are forced to fight. There's nowhere to run,
Yeah.
and these will die.
Especially
Especially they're attacking the building
but,
right
you know,
now.
look at this. Socke's not fighting with his everything. I guess he's trying to let the probes die first, which is not stupid at all, really. But wow, those ultras are all gone. So, but the army is still even though. What does he have in his base? What am I missing here?
The income. Look at the income disadvantage for
Wow.
Socke right now. Is that expansion was really
Was that his
what he
only
had.
source of income? Wow, I guess it was. But so he's gonna want to engage.
Yeah, he's gonna
really
have to attack soon because if this game goes, you know, super macro, obviously we got Cuba with the advantage.
So what is he producing? Let's take a look at the production tab. Not a single
Socke is not producing anything, and that's usually a bad sign.
Okay, so there comes
As
the
we got
moral
another
philosophy.
harass coming into his expansion. Let's see what we got going on. Just a bunch of Zerglings. Let's see if Socke. Here comes Socke with the defense, and he's taking out Ultras.
You know, I gotta say, I don't even know who's gonna win this now. If Socke does not attack now, I think it's definitely Cuba's game.
Yeah, right now Socke definitely has the army advantage. I would assume Cuba does not have much of any units right now.
But he has. Look at the drones. Long distance mining.
Yeah, you're gonna want to.
So I guess that. Well, of course, that was taken down.
The Nexus went back up at the expansion for Socke.
If I'm Socke right now, I'm gonna want to put down 2 or 3 more expansions. Definitely want to get a gold. See, now that was such a smart move to take the gold away from for Cuba to take away Socke's gold because that would have been, you know, that could be the difference in the game. Now Socke is down in expansion, doesn't have a gold, and you know, even though he lost his army, he's still in the position to make a bunch of units. So Zergling's coming, Ultralisk coming. Really, this is anybody's game.
And
So here comes the engage.
We got the engagement.
This is what we were talking about. This I want to say Socke wins this right now.
I'm gonna have to say Socke. Great timing attack by Socke. He's going in for. Look at all these drones. They're just gonna get roasted, and the army not coming in to back him up because he really doesn't have an army to defend against this right now.
He wants to sit back and make a decent sized army before he engages. Doesn't want to attack with.
And I have to say, Socke wants to go at him as soon as possible, not wanting to kill these drones.
You know, actually, I think this might be smart because remember how oversaturated he was. These are probably all these drones. He kills all these. He kills his economy. Then you can recover.
And here we go. Here's the engagement. The Zergling's trying to get a surround,
right
but the force field's being laid down, not being able to get much of a good surround. And look at these Ultras falling, and Socke with the clear advantage here.
Such great timing. Look at the saturation.
This might be it. We look at the units, and yet there's not much. He's just got a bunch of Zerglings out right now, does Cuba. Down goes the expansion.
So look at the income. It probably is evened out now.
Yeah,
so now Socke is in the advantage,
Socke
which is not surprising at all.
Goes ahead.
I mean, even though he had no income, if the other guy doesn't have an army, he can't stop him. So, so this is definitely going to be Socke's game. I don't see what Cuba can possibly do.
Going to take down the gold again.
Really smart.
Socke. And he's just not going to allow Cuba to get back in this game. He's just going to take him down.
So I'm expecting a GG really soon from Cuba. He doesn't. Does he have anything at all? Look at the army. Nah, look at the advantage for Socke. This is going to be game over really soon.
We might see one. There's the GG. Cuba knows he doesn't have any units to fight this. And
So,
really great play by both players, harassing the expansions, trying to take out as much income source as they can. And really, Socke just, you know, was in it for the long haul and took
too
Cuba
long,
down.
really. I mean, he had a lot of Ultralisks, but did you see the saturation on the mineral line?
Yeah.
It got to the point where he was so saturated that he was wasting money completely on
Exactly,
making more drones.
If you're not going to get up a fourth hatchery there, you don't want to keep building drones.
If he would have spent like 20% of his attention that he was spending on drones, on making more units, he probably could have won this game. But, you know, you take a chance, but, you know, definitely wanted to make more units. Great game from Socke. Socke's a really solid Protoss player, probably the best in the world. Maybe not.
Huck still holds that right now.
But Socke's really good. I'd love to see a Huck v Socke matchup. Maybe we can get that for you guys. But thanks for watching our second StarCraft 2 cast. Definitely subscribe and tune in next time.